Lumos. This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Lumos.
Do come and find me if you're stumbling.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. Well, let's get you back to your frame, little moth. I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Police radar.
I don't know why you'd be scared.
I don't know where the hell Zero is, but I am doing nothing. Well,
Lenora,
yeah, I'm on
I solved
Hogwarts
the
Legacy
mystery
right
of
now.
that painting.
You did? How?
Yeah, I'm kind of streaming as well, but it's just because I'm deciding to stream my playthroughs, so then I don't have to like play the game anymore. Like I can delete it and be like, oh yeah, I played it. See, it's on stream.
I found the location depicted in the
The
I know.
moth.
Well, I just
should've
want to be able to like. What if I'm your age and I'm just like, oh, what about that time that I played Hogwarts Legacy? I don't want to play the game now, but it's on
Lumos.
YouTube. I like watching gameplay. I like watching my gameplay because I do being like, what did I do? What happened? I mean, yeah. My first video game I ever played was Skyrim, and I could go back and stream it now again just to like have the experience documented, but I do because if I don't, I will have to go play it over again to re-experience the emotions. I mean, I don't know. You can always download your videos on YouTube. I mean, I think YouTube's gonna exist for a very long time. And also, like I said, you could download YouTube videos because I don't want to like download an entire hours long videos to my phone. I mean, if I lose them, I lose them. It's no big deal, you know. But at least this way, like I said, I document it. I mean, yes, I was born in 2003. I don't know what you want from me. Okay. No, Zero hasn't really been on that much today. He said he doesn't really feel, he felt super tired, and I think he's asleep. I don't really know what's going on. So... yeah, I mean, fair enough. I wouldn't really want to game that much, to be honest, either. We could play Borderlands, though. I don't know. Or we could play Destiny. I'm down to play Destiny. I don't really care. We could go do that Sunder Doctrine stuff. But... oh, yeah. You want to watch my stream? Oh. Well, it's on YouTube. Even you have YouTube on your phone, right?
What are you up to now?
I don't want money. I just want, like I said, I just want it documented. If you see it, you can see it. If you want to see this game called Wukong, oh my god. Oh, Wukong is crazy.
Is that all you've got?
Oh my god. Oh, I'm one of the hardest bosses right now.
Be good enough to blast
I
each other to
almost
pieces
killed
in
him,
your
and it
own
just
time.
made me like.
I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
Do you like Harry Potter?
Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest.
This isn't like
poacher
Harry
ring in
Potter.
Eastern
I just like
Wales
it's like the
and lived to boast about
wizarding
it.
world.
Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso.
Lord.
A levitation charm.
Levioso! A
Levioso.
surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
I'll put it in a personal chat.
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned.
Yeah, until he comes back, I
Starting with
guess
something
we can
small.
play Borderlands when he comes back. But I'm hanging out. If you want to get on Destiny, I'll get on Destiny. Oh shit! I have to learn a spell real quick. Levioso.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Oh, could you watch Spider-Man? Oh my gosh, Spider-Man. When I play Spider-Man, it's really cool. Yeah. Spider-Man 2. It did. It came out in 2024.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
And
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
yeah.
Remember. Good. Now, well done. Very
Who is that?
good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Hello. No, I don't really follow sports at all.
Now, I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast.
No, I don't follow
and
sports at all.
Protego.
I'm dueling.
You may begin.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. Stupid. Levioso.
Takes things. Levioso!
Stupid. Levioso.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say
I do enjoy live duel.
stupid.
Oh, when I see this again. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Stupid.
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Let's go.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one
No.
thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, Well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Potato!
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you.
Yeah, I picked the
If
girl
you
with
want
like
to
the
get
blue
the
spirit
most
arm.
out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and
Oh
then.
shit.
Whether
My
it's
power might
joining
go
a
out.
secret dueling club,
If it does,
or
that sucks.
sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Big
I'll
lightning.
keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see
Yep.
you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Luke and Brattleby.
Till next time.
Revelio.
Battle pass? Oh. Who? Oh.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to run home.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of Chant. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education
No,
on the art
I only
of
started the
charm
one,
work,
we didn't
but
even make it that far.
I am confident that we will take hold with a passion and rigor
But we'll start another
requisite
character.
of such a challenge.
We can all restart.
Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, You all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Akio. That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest students start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the... Very good! Now, not to worry. That's it! Excellent control there. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
What's this?
Yes!
That is how it's done.
Very good.
Here we go. There we go. Well done.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
What's this?
see.
Lisa. That is how it's done.
Oh my god.
Happens to the best of us.
Let us see this. Phew. Nicely done.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word,
if you're so
if you would.
inclined.
Well, you'd be
You
using
wanted
it on
to speak
clothing,
with me,
to be
Professor?
precise, Bessie.
I did.
You know it's
I
important.
trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
after my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Revelio. Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
I've been asking. I don't think she is. If you want to, but I think he's like either asleep or away. I don't know. If you want, I mean, if you want to, you can call him. He's either asleep or he's away. I have no idea. Yeah. If you want to play Destiny or anything, let me know. I gotta go to work in like 4 hours. Yeah, I'll wait for Zero. It's not really a crazy game to me that much, but it's okay. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm always down to do that. It's not really a big deal to me. I'm pretty adept at most games now, but I'm sure there is where you can actually like get money for doing stuff, but it's not really something I care about because I do this all for fun. This is my enjoyment.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
We're going to a camp in a couple weeks to Vegas, and I don't want to go because it sounds fucking claustrophobic. There's already like almost 20 parents going, so I'm just like, I'm good, y'all got it.
Are you a head coach or an assistant coach?
mean, for now I'm an assistant coach because the school year hasn't started.
Well, with you being an assistant coach, there isn't a requirement for you to show. So that's kind of good for you. Have you gone to the camps before with the kids?
Even if I was a head coach, I wouldn't really care to go. I mean, it's like when I was a kid doing that kind of stuff, I only needed like the main coach there anyway, so it's not really a big deal.
Well, what's your career goal? Become a head coach or?
Not really. I mean, I don't really know.
You haven't plotted out your future domination yet?
No.
Well, you're at the right age to try and figure it out, so.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Okay, I'm here.